Basically what we've given Ashton for like his first 2 weeks are the perfect baby-led weaning food. Oh, we got some. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video because I am starting to feed Ashton. So Ashton is our second child. And he is 6 months old as of 3 days ago. And he also started sitting unassisted within the past week and a half. He's been like sitting with us at the table in his new high chair. He's definitely showing an interest in food. So here we are, he is ready to start solids. We are doing baby-led weaning with Ashton, just the same as we did with Hayden. It was very successful with Hayden. He is still an excellent eater, and I attribute that to baby-led weaning and to the fact that he tried so many foods before he turned 1. I feel like a lot of those foods he still eats, and a lot of like new foods he's really unsure about. So like I feel like the more foods they have before they turn 1, the better. I went back and forth of what I wanted to serve him first, but I decided on yams, roasted yams, just because it is kind of like a sweeter vegetable, but it is a vegetable, instead of going with a fruit first. But I do have like a whole list of his first foods that I'll include in this video, all the first foods that he's going to have over the next week and a half. If it's a high allergen food, I will be spacing it out with other foods from like for a couple days to see if there's any reaction. And I'm also starting foods midday instead of in the evening, just to make sure that like there isn't a reaction and we put him to bed or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go get him and we are gonna get started on lunch. So these are the sweet potatoes. They are cut like this. So, I mean about the width of a finger, but kind of flat this way. They're all kind of different, so I'll pick and choose which ones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of these into a bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of oil. Avocado oil. I prefer avocado oil. You could use extra virgin olive oil. In my opinion, the air fryer is extremely similar to cooking in an oven. It doesn't get your house as hot. So I'm gonna cook these in the air fryer until they're soft and a tiny bit crispy. So this is them after 8 minutes in the air fryer. They are like pretty soft. I always want the texture to be soft enough to squish between my thumb and my pointer finger.
That's for Ashton?
That's for Ashton, yeah.
You can do it. You can do it. That's awesome. You can do it. Or just, you can do it. Or just...
Here's the sandwich.
Ashton's gonna be like, what is going on?
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Ashton's like, I think I can do it. Hi, baby. Ashton, this is yam.
Yams.
I try yam?
You're there on your plate, honey. Oh, look, there we go.
Look at him.
You did it. You did it. Good job. You did it.
I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and being here. I'm excited to document all of Ashton's baby-led weaning journey, so click that subscribe button to see lots of upcoming baby-led weaning content. I also documented with our first son, Hayden, and I'll link those videos below. I recommend watching my baby-led weaning for beginners video. I even watched it as a quick review. So he's still on his first piece, and he hasn't really eaten any of it.
It was just small carrot.
And now he's very interested in the camera. See, that's the first piece. You hold it still, honey. Oh, good job.
Come get to me.
And Hayden is eating. What's Hayden eating?
Dropped his first piece.
told Rick he was on cleanup duty. What do you think?
So he just dropped his first piece. Now he's picking up his other piece. Good job.
He dropped his other one?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to do that?
Yeah. You guys will notice in my videos that I am a very safety conscious person. I always serve food very safely. You won't see me giving him like a whole piece of broccoli or a whole strawberry or anything to munch on. So keep watching and subscribe to see a lot more baby-led weaning content coming up, as well as toddler meals and family meal ideas. Are you all done? You want any more? I'm gonna try some water. This is how we first gave Hayden water too. Everybody's holding on to the cup. He likes it.
Wash.
Great job.
He doesn't want to let go.
He doesn't want to let go?
Yeah. Water.
He drink all of it?
No, honey, that's way too much for him to drink all of it. Just little sips for babies. It is a couple of days later, and we're gonna try Ashton's second food, which is banana. So I split the banana into 3. It is midday, it's like 11 o'clock, and he got up from a nap about a half an hour ago, and I fed him, so he ate like 20 minutes ago, and that's like optimal time to feed because he's not like starving. He just had milk. At this age, he doesn't know that food is going to satiate his hunger, and he can't really eat enough food yet to satiate his hunger. So yeah, I'm gonna move this and we're gonna put banana. Oh man. What do you think? What do you think about that? So for the first few weeks and even months of baby-led weaning, they're just really trying to explore and learn their skills of holding stuff. Like right now he's picking up this banana and immediately squishing it. In time, he will learn not to do that. When he's just starting, I'm really not at all worried about how much food he's actually taking in, and it's really not much at all for the first few months. Just want him to explore and try new things, feel new textures, and the main source of nutrition is still his milk for the first year of life, and he will start to eat more food and eventually start to drink less milk closer to that 1 year point. Okay, so this is day 3 of Ashton trying food. It's like a couple days later after the banana, and we're doing avocado today. It is cut like this. My battery's gonna die, so we'll see how much we get. We'll get his reaction to it. Okay, this is avocado.
What did Ashton say? What did Ashton say? What did Ashton say?
It's very slippery. He says it's slippery.
He says it's slippery? Okay. He says it's slippery? Avocado is slippery, Mom?
Yeah, baby.
Why?
What do you think?
What Ashton say?
Oh, he's just kind of touching it, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got some. What's he gonna do? Spit out. What do you think?
He's smashing it.
Yeah, he's trying to hold it, but it's slippery. Okay, so I think he got a little bit. In my like baby-led weaning video, like how-to video, I explained why I don't leave the skin on for avocado. It just made me nervous when Hayden had started. So it was definitely hard for him to hold, but honestly, like this beginning month or two, like the progress that they gain is really quick. So even though he's not really eating anything or able to hold anything at the beginning, they learn quickly. But yeah, so I think he liked the avocado. Didn't seem to make any faces or anything, so that's a good sign. Yeah, lots to clean up, so I'll get to it.
My hands are so messy, hey?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they have it.
Here's my pro tip. Wipe the tray before you wipe the baby, because you're going to clean their hands and then they're just going to get them. And then they're just going to get them messy again. The next thing on the menu for Ashton is green beans, and they are the perfect baby-led weaning food because they are already the right shape. I just steam them up until they're a little bit soft, so when he puts them in his mouth, they'll just kind of mush a little bit. So yeah, steamed green beans. Let's see how he does.
No, says the birdie. No, says the lion.
God, he's so good. Ashton eating green beans is a little bit uneventful, so I'm going to fast forward it a bunch. He just is kind of sucking on it. He does end up actually getting a bean out from the inside, which he ends up gagging on a little bit, and he hasn't really gagged so far because he hasn't really eaten much food so far. The first week or two, like, they're not really swallowing that much. Is that yummy?
Isn't that yummy, Ashton? Isn't it?
Just want to mention here that gagging with baby-led weaning is completely normal. It is your baby's mechanism to keep themselves safe. A gag reflex is stopping the food that is too big from going down the throat. So gagging is good. Your baby is learning. The food will come back up in their mouth, and then they will learn that it needs to be smaller to swallow it. So gagging is a good thing. My baby's always like minimally gagged, but all babies are different. Ashton's just getting a little bit fussy here because he was definitely tired when we were feeding him.
I love this green bean. It's yummy.
Is that like what Ashton's doing to his green bean? Oh, look at you.
You got a bean.
I know some people give broccoli like even bigger than this. So this one is split in half. Like I cut this one in half. And I'm actually gonna cut it again. So although I do baby-led weaning, I give quite small pieces. So baby-led weaning doesn't have to be like a gigantic piece of broccoli. It can be pieces like this.
Ashton, that's mine. Just like that, Ashton, that's yours, right? And Mommy's, right?
Ashton, this is broccoli.
That's all I gotta eat it, I think.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten.
On this day, Ashton was just really not into eating. I could tell that he was hungry. When they are just 6 months old and starting to eat, they are still sleeping a lot and or nursing a lot. So it's really hard to figure out the timing of sleep, nursing, and eating. That's why I like to start with just one meal a day. And as they start to have longer stretches and are napping better, it's easier to get in those 2 and 3 meals a day closer to like 8 and 9 months old. And we tried again and he just still wasn't into it, so we just put some toys in front of him.
Let's enjoy the ride.
So now that he's tried some foods, we know that those foods are safe foods and those can become just part of his regular routine. So here he's having banana again and he actually ends up gagging on it a little bit, so you guys can see that.
You tell me plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold.
And then after this banana clip, we feed him green beans again, and that's just what we were having for dinner. So it becomes a safe food and Ashton can just kind of roll into our routine of dinner and slowly just becoming able to eat everything that we eat.
Let's just live life. Anything, anywhere, I don't really care, as long as I'm with you. Say something, don't be.
So Ashton's 6th food is going to be eggs, and I am just scrambling them and then kind of making it all as one so I can cut it into strips. So I mixed everything together to scramble it up, and now I'm just going to cook it up all together. And when I flip it, you can kind of see like I put it all together, and then I'm able to cut that piece into strips. Ashton and I are just waiting for that egg to cool. It is a high allergen food, so it's earlier in the day and I want to make sure that I can like monitor. Might be a little bit tired, so we'll see how this goes. Start with the red one, okay? Ashton, it's okay. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Yeah, very confusing, I know. Mommy's gonna feed you this one, okay? Okay, you wanna try?
You taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do blue after, or green after, or just blue after? Which one do you want to do?
Hayden brought all these spoons. Did Hayden bring all those spoons? Okay. So one thing that I didn't do a lot with Hayden was oatmeal and stuff, and I had always wished that I did it more. So I definitely want to do that with Ashton. Even though, like, as he starts to feed himself this, it gets really messy. Thank you, Hayden.
That one's a little big.
Yeah.
Oh, that I can use that one, right?
Mhm.
Scoop, scoop, right?
Yes. Love you so much. I think he seems to like it. So it's just water with like 5-minute quick oats and a little bit of pumped breast milk. And oatmeal is great because you can like mix so much stuff into it. The reason that I wanted to like try harder this time was actually because another YouTube mom, Ali Scott, she mentioned that like her son Hawk, who's like 2 or almost 2, eats oatmeal almost every day, and it's so good to put other nutrients into it. Like she can put flax or chia seed into it or something, which you know, Hayden didn't start having that stuff until he was regularly drinking smoothies. So I want to make oatmeal like part of his weekly diet at least. Maybe not daily, but weekly. If you guys don't watch Ali Scott, you should definitely check her out. She has a almost 2-year-old and then another baby that is like a month younger than Ashton. So we're just kind of in like the same phase of life right now, and have very similar content. I think it's important to mention that whatever way you want to feed your baby is totally up to you. I have no judgment for anybody who starts with purees. This is just what works for us. I find it more freedom on me that I'm not like sitting there forcing them to eat certain things that I'm not putting in their mouth. I get to eat while they're eating. So it's just what's worked for us. So that's basically what we've given Ashton for like his first 2 weeks. There's definitely so many more firsts for him to come. It's kind of like a slow start, and it starts to progress as we do more meals each day. But I am super impressed with how good he's done with food. Just the ability to bring it to his mouth. I don't think he's really eaten very much in this first 2 weeks, but like I said, it just progresses so quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and click that subscribe button as I'll have a lot more baby-led weaning content coming, and I would love to have you stick around on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.